welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Ali. I'm a blogger and mum of 3 small children, and I live by the sea in Wales. I make videos on all sorts of things: parenting, lifestyle, homes, interiors, food, anything like that. So if you're interested in that, please do click on the subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified every time I make a new video. I'm trying out a new little setup here, which is in my office. It feels really echoey, so I don't know how the sound's going to be. So I apologise if it's really echoey. But yeah, I've got some pictures ready to go up behind me here, so it shouldn't look so blank. And I think I need to do a bit more decorating behind me, but this is like where I'm planning on filming loads of my sit-down videos. So welcome to my office. Today I'm going to be filming a blogger Q&A, which I saw on a blog called Going on an Adventure. I thought it was really good, and I thought they were really good questions as a way to get to know the person behind the blog, and I'm going to be putting it on my blog. I also thought I'd video the questions for my YouTube channel because I thought that'd be really interesting. Now, I've been away for the weekend, funny enough, at a blogging conference. I wrote the questions down before I left on these little post-it notes, and I haven't looked at them since, so I'm just sort of winging it. So I haven't prepped any answers, so we'll see how it goes. The first question is, when was the last time you cried? Now, I nearly cried this morning. I had CBT, because I've got a driving anxiety problem, and I had therapy which involved me driving today, a practical one, and I nearly cried, just sort of with relief that it was all over, and like with the stress and the anxiety of it all, but I didn't cry. So that was the last time I nearly cried. The last time I cried, I think, was when I was watching a film. It was called, it wasn't even a film, it was a documentary about people who got to 100, I can't even tell you what it was called. It was on some sort of catch up, and I just flicked it on because I like watching documentaries sometimes. And yeah, it was about people who'd reached 100, and I always find that really interesting because I've got a bit of a thing about dying, and so I'd like to live a long and happy and healthy life, but I don't really want to get to like the point where I don't want to live anymore. I'm also kind of a bit afraid of what happens beyond that. I don't know why, because I have a faith in God and in heaven. It's just one of those things. So anyway, so that's why I was watching this programme, because I have this fascination with that kind of thing. And all the people on it, they were 100, and they weren't really, I don't think any of them, even though they might have been happy in their lives, none of them were really happy to be 100, and like they were very ready to die. And I don't know why, I just find it really sad. Really sad. So I cried at that. And my husband refuses to watch things like that, and he came in and found me crying and was like, oh, how ridiculous, why did you watch it? But there we are. And the second question is, if you were another person, would you be friends with yourself? Definitely, I'm awesome. Yeah, I hope so. I'd like to be friends with me. I think I'm quite friendly and supportive, and I'm really easy to talk to. I'm super non-judgmental. What else? Other qualities in myself I like if I was going to be friends with me. I kind of go out my way to help people, I think. Yeah, I'd definitely be friends with me. I'm not bad. Do I use sarcasm a lot? No, not as much as I used to. I used to really everything I said would be thickly laced with sarcasm. And I do occasionally spill back into it, but I don't really, it's not too much anymore. Largely because I think of the children, because I don't want them to be sarcastic. Sometimes it's witty and funny, and in the right place it's great, but you know, when it's when they're teenagers and everything is everything they say is fueled with sarcasm, that's a bit too much. So I didn't want to be too much of a bad influence in that respect. Question number 4. What's the first thing you notice about people? I think I noticed their teeth and their eyes. If I was, seeing them, talking to them, for the first time. I've got a thing about blue eyes. I love blue eyes. If someone's got really gorgeous blue eyes, I'll really notice those. And I've got a thing about teeth. You've got to have nice teeth. So I notice people's eyes and teeth, I would say. Scary movie or happy ending? Happy ending every time. I think because since I've become a mum, I can't do scary movies. I just don't see the point in sitting yourself through that and not having a good time. Life is way too short to waste 2 hours on something that's going to scare you. Favourite smells, I really like coconut, I really like vanilla. I'm not a big fan of florals. I really like the smell of hot cross buns toasting. So I like the smell of like cinnamony type stuff as well, even though I'm not a huge fan of the flavour. Oh, the smell of coffee. Oh, the smell of coffee. The furthest I've been from home would be, I guess, when I've been on holiday. I can't think where the furthest place I've been on holiday. Maybe Jerba. It's a little island off the coast of Africa. I presume that's the furthest. Is that further than Italy? My geography's rubbish. I'd really like to go to America, and that'd be really far from home. Special talents! I'm so boring, I don't have any special talents. Special talents. I used to play the trumpet when I was younger, so I could probably still crack out a tune on the trumpet. That's about it. Oh, I can speed read. Is that a talent? I can read really, really quickly. Where were you born? I was born in London, actually. I was born in the East End of London, within the sound of the Bow Bells. So despite my accent, I'm actually an East Ender. What are your hobbies? Now, I really like reading. I really like films, so I like going to the cinema. I like the theatre, so I like going to the theatre. I like crafts, but I don't get too much time to do it anymore. So I really like crochet and knitting and things like that. What did you want to be when you grew up? I used to want to be either a teacher or a writer. So I kind of think I've, obviously not a teacher, but I kind of think I'm halfway there to the writer bit because of my blog. I wouldn't want to be a teacher anymore. I just remembered I used to want to be an artist. I used to have this little vision of myself in a cottage, like writing and painting and things like that. I still have that vision sometimes. How many countries have you been to? I'm really right a geography thing again. So I've been to Italy, Jerba, is that a country? Lanzarote, France, Germany, Spain. 6, I think. Gibraltar, 7. Oh, Portugal, 8. Told you I'm rubbish memory as well. Where have I been? I think 8. Not too bad, is it? Loads more to go. Next question is, what was your favourite and worst subject in school? My favourite, I would have said, was probably like sciences. Really enjoyed sciences. I don't know why I didn't stick with science. I really enjoyed science. I really liked English as well. My worst subject, I really hated PE. Absolutely hated it. And I had an operation on my spine when I was 13, which got me out of PE forever, which was amazing. And I also hated drama, because you had to get changed into your drama kit, and I just didn't like, I don't know, being a fool in front of everyone, being a tree or whatever. So I didn't like drama. And what else didn't I like? Swimming, but I guess that's sort of PE. Oh, swimming was the worst. We had an outdoor swimming pool in school. Didn't like that. What is your favourite drink? My favourite drink would probably be a good old lame hot chocolate, a vegan hot chocolate now. My favourite alcoholic drink would be, I really love espresso martinis. I do love a Cosmo as well, and a strawberry sangria. I like that. And there's a bar in my hometown that started serving strawberry gin. I haven't tried it yet, but I know that I'm gonna love that. She says. I can just imagine me loving it. Who are some of your favourite YouTubers? I really like Hannah Mags and the Mitchellax channel. I kind of like their more old school stuff. So I was a big fan of theirs like a couple of years ago. So yeah, more of their old style stuff I really liked. I really like I Covet Thee, which is Alex. I really like the Meldrums. Not so much their vlog channel, but like Mrs. Meldrum, her main channel. I really like that. I'm really into a YouTuber at the moment called Emily Hayward. I don't know, she popped up on my suggested feed and she's rocking YouTube at the moment. She's a She's been diagnosed with brain tumours and she's been fighting cancer for years, and she's an absolute inspiration actually. So I'll link her channel down below, because if you're going to check out any of those, check out hers, because it's just real life. She's got a great personality, and it's none of this rubbish what you should buy from here or what I bought in Primark. It's just she's quality, honestly. She's top of my list at the moment. I watch all her videos as soon as they come out. And also Phil and Alex, I really like those at the moment. They're really inspiring me. They're like an American couple who like vlogged their journey of IVF and adoption and things like that, and they're going through a really hard time at the moment. And again, it's none of this vacuous, you know, my favourite beauty products, whatever. It's real life, it's interesting. So yeah, they're like my big favourites too. How many boyfriends have you had? I'd have to count these. It's gonna be like countries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna say 5. I'm thinking 5. 5 proper boyfriends rather than, you know, little things. It's not many, is it? I'm quite a good girl, really. Favourite memory from childhood? I don't know. I'm so rubbish at stuff like this. I always think like you remember all the bad bits and you don't remember any of the good bits. And I had a really like weird childhood. I think some of my favourite memories are going down to Bournemouth to see my granny, and we would stay down there for a few days and go and hit the beach and get on the bus to the beach and just have a really nice time. And she used to buy us loads of sort of treat stuff, and it was really nice to see her, and I really enjoyed that. So those would be my favourite memories. How would you describe your fashion sense? Well, today I'm wearing a sort of this bright top because I felt like I needed to be like positive. I don't really have like an eclectic fashion sense or anything. I do tend to wear like maybe a few different styles. I don't know how to describe it. It's not boring because I do like mixing it up a bit, but I don't know. I try to keep on top of trends, put it that way, but I'm not going to be a fashion blogger or vlogger or anything like that. One of my bad habits. Now, apparently I snore. Now, I've never heard myself snore, so I don't really believe that one. But yeah, apparently I snore. So that's a bad habit, isn't it? But you can't help snoring, so, you know. I'm trying to think what else. Bad habits. I think stuff that I like annoys my husband that I do. But he's quite good and he won't tell me too much that I've annoyed him. Oh yeah, well, a bad habit I have is telling people like I told you so. Apparently I can't just resist, you know, if I think I've been right and they haven't listened to me. Apparently I can't resist just telling them that they should have listened to me. That's a pretty bad habit, isn't it? But there we are. So I hope through those questions that you found out a little bit more about me. I hope it wasn't too echoey. I'm going to try and edit this. Maybe I have to get a mic and bling up my background a bit, but yeah, quite happy with my new little YouTube space in here. I'll do a little office tour when it's all finished. I've already done an office tour, but I've decided it wasn't making me happy in here, so I've mixed it up a bit. So I'll definitely show you a new updated office tour. So thanks for watching. Do give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment if you've got any more questions that you want to ask me. Bye.